Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 2 of the build of the LEGO Ideas NASA Apollo Saturn V LEGO set. It's a space exploring rocket. This is how far we made it in part 1. It basically took 3 bags of parts to build this. It's the beginnings of the rocket. You can see there's still some hollow spaces in it, so we're just going to keep on building to kind of continue to build that up. So we're going to do bags 4, 5, and 6 in this portion of the video. There is everything for bag 4. I'm really glad that they put a small amount of parts in each bag number because it's going to get pretty big, and to kind of break it up like they do, the better. So what I'm going to do is bring the camera up because we're building onto the top. So it's going to be tricky. This is one of the more trickier builds to record because this set is going to be enormous. This is going to be right up there with building the UCS Millennium Falcon. That thing is going to be so big that it won't even fit on my table. I saw it at the LEGO store today. They had it set up. It's not available yet as of recording this video, but they had a display model already set up, and it was, 1, it was gorgeous, and 2, it was enormous. I mean, literally, it would not fit on my table. So, gonna be some challenges there once I get that set to build. I do plan on getting it. Not sure when. Maybe when they run a double VIP points. Since it is a very expensive set, at least I can get some sort of return out of it. Alright, so we're building 2 of these pieces that are going to be identical, so that's why you see me building the same thing. I have a blue plate here and here. Turn this over. Have some tan plates and some yellow plates. Now we have tiles. So we're going to do a white 1x6, black 1x8, and a white 1x2. Where you at? There we go. Okay. So, bring this all the way back up. Bring this guy over here. So, where's this one going? This one's going under here. So you can see there's this piece here with the blue, and then there's this piece here that has the tiles. We're actually lining this one up with the tile side. And then the instructions show a enlarged detail of this. That attaches to all those brackets. That one goes down there. Very good. So we'll do this on the other side. So you can see there's a bracket here, here, and then all those up there. So this bottom plate attaches to this bottom bracket. push it up, and it should line up and attach to all those other brackets, just like that. And it does. Move that to the side. We have another sub-assembly to do. And this is also going to be a 2x build. And it starts like that. The random blue plates kind of scattered throughout this build, along with some other random colors. We got greens. So these colors, I think, are helping kind of as reference points to help build this. You can see where stuff lines up in the instructions. Goes there. Now we have 4 of these tiles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so get caught up with this one now. Technic pin. Piece there. And more of the tiles. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so there's our 2 pieces. Go back up again. Bring this guy over. And this should line up just like before, where we line this one up on the bottom. Actually, doesn't quite line up on the bottom. I gotta pull this off. It goes 1 down from the bottom. Wait a minute, that doesn't look right. No? That's right. It doesn't look right because this piece is sticking out there. But maybe that's where something will connect to this bottom piece. But the top here, that's the way it shows in the instructions, with that clip kind of sticking out at the top there. So we'll put this other one on. Just like that. All right, that looks good. Next up, we have this green plate on this red clip with a black piece on it. That will go there. Repeat for the other side. That goes there. All right, move that over. We have another 2x build. So we'll start with this little ice cream cone piece. Put a round 1 by 1. We have 2 black studs. Now we have 5 white. 1x1 rounds. One white stud. Now we have 6 white 1x1s. The round variety of them. 5 and 6. And we're going to top it off with a white inkwell piece. Right. So that's our first one. I'm going to do the other one right now. If I can find the ice cream cone piece. There it is. Red, black. 2 studs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The 1. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the inkwell. All right. Sorry if it's boring, but I have to count it out or else I'm gonna miss one. So, bring this back over. What do we have here? We have this Technic pin sticking up, and then we also have a clip right there. So what we're going to do is put the bottom of the ice cream cone piece in there, and then that piece will clip on up there. Whoops, I actually did that opposite. We're going to put the tap in there, and the ice cream cone will click on the top there. So same over here. Put the tap in there. The ice cream cone clicks there. So it kind of feels weird, like it's out of place, but it fits in there just fine. All right, so we have 2 more, something similar to that, where we have 4 of the white 1x1s with 2 studs and a white inkwell piece on the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 stud and 2 studs. Inkwell. We have this Technic plate with a pin. That goes there. Technic plate, pin, that goes there. So that is the 2 pieces there. So on the underside here, looks like we're going to put that inkwell piece up in there and then attach that to that piece right there. So I'll do the other side a little bit closer so you can see. So there's our inkwell piece, and then this plate will connect right here. Just like that. All right. Now, 2 more. These are going to be the black ones. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these stacked on. Stud, black inkwell, and then another couple of these pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 stud, 1 inkwell, that. these go on the bottom right here. Slide that up in there. And that attaches perfectly on there. That goes there. Very good. Alright, so now we have some tiles. We're going to do a one by 4 and a 1 by 6. Okay. Move that to the side. Now we have a 4 times build. So we're doing 4 of the same things. So we have these plates. Doing the black double wide slopes. Then we have a panel and the white slopes. So that's the first one of 4 that we need to make. They're all identical. That plate over one. This is the last one of these 4. So these are going to go towards the top. So I'll move this back up. Bring this guy over. They're all oriented the same way. Just going around, attaching them. Those actually go on really easily and nice. Give it a good squeeze, make sure everything's on there good. Looks good to me. Now we have these blue plates with a smaller double wide baby bow shape. Goes there. And this one goes right here. Where did I miss the step where we put those big tiles on? I missed it somewhere. Because I have all these tiles here. Is it not in? Oh, I was supposed to put them on the. I'm supposed to put them on this thing before I put that on there. I'll just put them on now. 1, 2, and 3. Two and 3. Very good. So it's starting to look like a rocket. It's getting a lot more sturdy, considering we're just kind of building a tower. So that's reassuring that it's not gonna, or it feels like it's not gonna fall apart. So let's go ahead and move on to bag number 5 right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 5 parts dumped out, and it's a bag of very small parts. These plates right here are the biggest parts in this bag. And there's a whole small bag just of white grill tiles. So we have a 4x build. It's kind of pattern here with this set is there's a lot of repetitiveness. So, oops, that almost was a disaster. As with everything else, I am kind of trying to build them simultaneously. So we have brackets stacked up like this. And we're doing that on all 4 of them, obviously, since they're all 4 the same. Oh man, this is actually supposed to be 3 brackets on each one. I misread those instructions, so it's supposed to be like that. So I need to scoot these over and fit 1 more in. No big deal. Kind of glad I caught it now. All right, last one. That to the side. All right, and now my finger's officially hurt. So we have the red slopes, we've got a tile, and we have 4 of these grill tiles. So that completes the first build. Basically repeat all of those steps until we have all 4 done. And it's definitely making my thumb cramp up a little bit. Fight through it though. I'm doing this for you guys. The pain, the suffering of building Lego. Alright. This will be our last one. Okay. So, scoot these pieces off to the side for a bit. Bring the camera up. Bring our rocket back over. So what we have is on the inside, there's those yellow clips. And then we have this white bar. And we need to basically slide this in until it hits that clip. Just rotate this around. Get all of those clipped in. Just like that. You can see we're starting to fill in that little gap there. Alright, so that's the first little piece. Now we're going to build 4 more that are going to look very similar. That'll probably fill in even more of that. More of those gaps. So we're actually starting with actually, these are pretty much identical to what we just built, with the exception of, let me show you. So we put the red pieces on, red pieces. Now on the other one, we put a tile in the middle. This one, we're putting 6 of the grill tiles on there. So no tile in the middle. So that's our first of 4. I'm not kidding when I'm saying that like my fingers are hurting. That it really is starting to hurt. So you may or may not know this, but this is part 2 of the build. We did part 1 yesterday. We'll have a part 3 and a part 4. But I record all of these in one day. It's just so long to build this big set that I have to break the video up into different parts to make it a manageable upload size and to kind of keep a little bit of attention span to the videos without making them too long. But anyway, so even though it looks like I've only been building for about 20 minutes or so, I've actually been building all day long. I've actually recorded quite a few videos today. So it's been a long day of building and my fingers are actually starting to hurt. But like I said, can I really be complaining? Because, I mean, we're just building a toy here. We're playing with toys and your fingers are hurting. Can't really complain too much. Okay, so there's our 4 more pieces. So similar to the other one, bring the rocket over. And this one, slide in there. Oops. Last one right here. Very good. So we still have some gaps here. We'll fill those up here in a second. So I have this plate. We're going to do 6 of the grill tiles. A white tile, and then a white and black tile. Alright, bring this over. So this piece simply covers that up. And this piece will do the same here. Perfectly attaches to those studs on the underside. It's good to go there. That looks like it's sticking out, but that's fine. And our last little section here is this 1x6 plate with 3 of the grill tiles on it. And those will fill in that last little gap there. One there, one there. Bam, let's check that out. Basically the bottom third of the rocket. So what we have to do is build our rocket engines. So we're actually going to build that next. That's going to be in our 6th bag. Let's jump into that right now. Okay, we have everything for bag 6 dumped out, and we're going to start to use some of these Technic axles to connect to the rocket. Bring the rocket over. So the very first step of this build, we built these Technic pins and pinholes. So you can see what we're going to do is slide these axles through each one of those axle holes, just like that. That's going to be the beginnings of the connector points. And we have this 2x2 brick. Slide all the way in here. And we have these little Technic connectors. So it slides over that axle and then it lines up perfectly with that friction pinhole. So I need to do 3 more of them. There's 2. There's our 3rd one. 1 more right here. So that's the last one. So this is just going to tie everything in together and make it really rigid. Alright. That looks good. And we have this cone shape with 2 round plates. Go there. So we have more cones, and these are going to get this brick with a little click hinge piece, and then we're going to click on one of these little kind of like a bumper looking piece. Looks like the front bumper of a off-road truck or something. Alright, so there's all of those. So these are going to slide in, and that little bumper piece is going to be on the inside of the rocket. Oops. I actually slid those on the wrong way. And this one pulled the whole axle out. That's real nice. Put that back on. That slides all the way in. Okay. No worries, we're all good there. Now we have a 5 times build. So there's going to be 5, I guess, exhausts for this rocket. So we have 5 of these. What we're going to do is clip on a bionicle finger. And then it's going to get a black tap. And then it's going to get a loud hailer piece. It shows it rotated like this. So let's continue. Let me pull all the pieces. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These little bionicle fingers are hiding from me. And the tap pieces. Right. So we got bionicle finger, tap, that guy. All right. So, how do these go on? Start with this one. Looks like it's simply gonna go in like that. The last one, guess it doesn't matter which way it goes, but that's how it goes. It doesn't matter, but that's the way I'm going to put it on. All right, looks good. Now we have the round round plate with the round tile with the stud. Put the orange dish, and that will go inside of this kind of a gunmetal color barrel. And that will attach to the bottom of this. So that's our first one. Four more to do. That's our second. And let's see, last one. Slide each one of these on here. Do this middle one. Cool. All right. Now we have another 4 times build. It's basically 4 of these. So that's 1. Here's 2. Three. And 4. So what's going on here? What are these connecting to? Okay, I see. The white piece that has that little click hinge connector. We're connecting each one of these to that white one. So you can snap it on and then kind of click it over. Just like that. So 4 more, and these will probably be for the other side. 1, 2, there's 3. And 4 right here. Cool. So they show this turned down like that. And they kind of wrap around those engine pieces, so they don't really connect together. It's more or less just a look. Now we have another little detail. So we're building 4 of these. So that's our first one. There's 2. There's 3. And we're on to our last one. Cool. So these all attach down here. Oops. 4 of these vertical fins. And lastly, we have some double wide bow shapes on these bricks. Ta-da! So that is awesome. That completes more or less the very bottom third portion of it. This set is going to be enormous. I mean, this is just 1/3 of the rocket, and it's already about 16 inches long. So you can see up here, I've got this hollow space. This is where the second section is going to connect to. And then we've got, of course, our little booster rockets and everything down there. This thing is really, really cool. It's already big. It's very sturdy. I mean, it's hard to believe all of the small pieces on here and how sturdy it feels. I mean, some of the more fragile parts are probably like this thing. Maybe some of these down here, but maybe not, because they're connected with a lot of Technic stuff. So anyway, there we go. It's hard to tell. I've got the white background, but I will lay this down on the table so you can kind of see how big it is. It's really, really cool. All right, so thanks again for watching. We have 2 more parts to go, so make sure you check out the other parts. Check out all my other videos. If you love this video, you'll probably love everything else on this channel. And we will see you in the next one.